What are we working on today, mate?
It is Monday, so I have team starts in an hour, and then we have, I got the usual stand up today. Then I have a team call with the management team of the agency, go over how did last week go, just recapping how we feel about everything. And then the plan for this week. Yeah, a couple things like I really want to focus on this week is mostly locking in a vision for like the creative department where it doesn't take just Max or myself to make every decision on like quality control. It's like kind of realizing there's a big difference between executors, like people that are good at doing the task, and then people that are creatively able to like understand what is good, push the quality, and really just be that like creative mind of like, okay, I have a vision of what is good and what we should be striving for, and like pushing the team for that. Just so it's not always reliant on either Max or myself at the moment. Cappuccino, as Daniel Dalen would say. Thank you. Look at that.
Let's get a taste test.
That's beautiful. It's good, man. I love Bali. It's probably cost like $1.50 as well. So gonna lock in now. We've got a few hours ahead, and I will probably speak to you afterwards where we're going to my man his birthday party, perhaps. How old are you turning?
21.
Big old
birthday.
21. Let's go.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
We're doing a little semester action. One of my favourite restaurants in Bali. A little bit of limoncello. And yeah, time to get a party on.
So Semesta's this restaurant in Bali where it's like this Italian old school family vibe, and they essentially just feed everyone unlimited limoncello, and at the end of the night people may or may not be standing and dancing on tables, so that's usually pretty fun, and it's a good way to spend the 21st.
We'll see where we end up on the tables.
This room has got loads of echo in it, so this audio also probably sounds really echoey. But I need to record this audio, so I'm going to put a towel over my computer, because my computer's got the best mic. So I'm going to try to record audio like this to stop the reverb. I don't know if this will work, but we'll see.
We can set up more specific rules so that as you create sub items.
Just 9:30, gonna go to bed now. Just close down the laptop, up by 6, day starts again. I'm finding one of the things that I'm really trying to focus on right now is trying to respect and honor going to bed at the same time. It's very easy for work to creep up. You end up like Slack messages, answering messages well into the night. There's another one, reaching out to some new people. There's always stuff that can be done, but just honoring the fact that, you know, sleep is such a performance enhancer. Sleep is the best coffee that you could ever drink, and everything is better when you've had good sleep. You make better decisions. You are a better person to be around. Well, it just keeps going. So yeah, I'm gonna go turn all this off and try to get to bed by 10, and then up by 6, get some morning sunlight in, and yeah, I love the mornings. It's just before the rest of the world's woken up, and just got a bit of time to yourself. See, I said I was going to bed, and then there I go, replying to more messages. All right, this time I'm going to bed. Good morning. It is 5:49. Got a fun start of today. We're going to Power and Revive with Rory and Co-op for some morning cardio. I've never been before, but I think it's like 8 minutes away. Starts in 10 minutes. So just brushing my teeth and we'll be heading off. So see you there. One of the things I've been doing in the mornings these days is these LPN electrolyte drinks, because you just sweat a lot more in Bali. than like when you're not in a humid climate. Especially if you're doing sauna, and right now I'm kind of like doing sometimes like 2 workouts a day. I've heard stories of people saying like how they drink loads of water, but like they go to the doctor and the doctor says they're not actually hydrated and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm trying to increase my electrolyte intake. I think it's helping. I'm somebody that seems to like not drink a lot of water in general, but I feel like I could go the whole day with just drinking coffee. So I don't know. I think these electrolyte pouches, especially because I am working out a lot, just help me know that I am actually hydrating my brain. Because we are 80% water, after all. Oh, slushy time. Alright, should we do a review for Olivia's channel? How do we rate it?
It's quite good. No protein.
No protein, 0 out of 10. We just finished Power and Revive. I mean, I'm gonna keep telling myself that was really easy. That was tough. I need to do more CrossFit because I don't work out that hard in anything else I do. But I was late for the run, so then I got like freaking knackered before I even started.
Yo, so we're at Nuanu, which is like this Russian billionaire village. One of my mates is fighting the headline fight boxing tonight, so we're gonna go meet Nick and Nick's business partner. Watch a couple of fights, see how the night goes. It should be fun. Never been here before, but we'll see.
Waiting, started wasting my time just waiting. In the car parked outside of the station, became with 2 youths older than me. I used to like when they told man stories about all the highs and lows of the street. Who rose, who fell, who goes to jail, who don't is free. Did you ever hear the story about Leon?
Alright, Tom Ross. He went against Victor the Inspector. What can we expect? He was a savage in there. But Tom gave it his all. Fucking crushed it. So, fucking big respect for him.
Let's give a round of applause, guys.
We'll get him next time, bro. We'll get him next time. How do you feel like your team performed on that game?
I feel like we did better last game, but we're playing against the pros, so...
And this is the pro right here.
To be honest, I've been doing this for so many years that it's not even hard anymore. And playing against these guys does get a little bit boring, but you know, I do it for the charity, I do it for the kids, and carried this guy as well.
Is that true? Did you get carried?
Get carried by this guy. He told me before we went in, I had to teach these guys a lesson.
Sorry, step on the side. It's them.
Oh yeah, it's those.
When you're going for
They
the
got in the
swing,
way for him. They just
Look, as the eldest person here, alright, I thought I taught a lot of these young bucks some fucking very valuable tennis wisdom.
He came there and he was like, I watched some YouTube videos, I'm going to show you how to do it, and he was in the wrong place every fucking time.
I was like, Ben, this is what we do, right? We go up, we push the net, didn't work once.
Not with the wrong.
Tomorrow at 2 a.m. we're climbing Mount Batur, okay?
Alright.
Yeah,
Fuck, I'm so nervous.
Talking about climbing mountains, Man's Modern Wisdom episode came out today.
It did, yeah. I thought it was going to be a bumbling mess, but...
No, I watched it, you were. I'm joking, I haven't watched it. Sorry, cut that.
Yeah, either he has really good editors or my memory was hyper-selectively thinking about all of the worst things and then amplifying them in my mind, so they'd be worse, but I think it's probably a mix of both. You just texted me actually saying it was... He asked me if I'd seen it, and I was like, yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought. He said, internal nightmare, external cathedral. Apparently I'm a cathedral, lads.
How did you get on Modern Wisdom at 23?
I made YouTube videos that somehow found their way to him, and then he DM'd me inviting me on, and that's the whole story.
Well, I'm sure there's a bunch of people that make YouTube videos. Hey, this is my first YouTube video. I don't think I'm going to be on Modern Wisdom in a year and a half. So what did you do that was different to what a lot of people do? Can I tell you what
Serious
I think you
answer or
did?
funny? Okay, yeah, go.
Serious answer? I think you were ruthlessly very much not copying kind of another person's opinions or even like format in a way. If we take your first videos that you ever did, they were pretty raw and authentic. Like it's like you on a bed and your laptop was recording or camera?
Yeah, laptop.
Your laptop was on like a
Pillow.
and it was bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
But you were just like riffing, which is just pretty like authentically from the source of whatever you were thinking.
Yeah.
And then from there to where we are now, you've just continuously strayed away from that authenticity at times when it got like real and then you started to get some followers. and then it became scary, and then you were like, oh, let me hide behind some ideas.
Some stage fright.
And then you came back to like that authenticity. And it's been like this discovery process. But I think if I were to guess, the through line was you were stubbornly yourself, or at least attempting to be earnestly.
Yeah, earnestness I think is a big one, just like sincerity in general. The reason that the style in certain things was like kind of different, like the dating one, where it's like kind of a different intro. Anything like that, like the reason the first one was just a laptop on a bed was because I had something to say. And so the videos themselves were secondary to the thing I actually had to say. And because I actually had something to say, that's where the authenticity of the sincerity came from. Because it was like, here's a point, here's a pattern that I've noticed that I think needs to be brought to attention in various people's minds who are suffering from not knowing it or are suffering from the symptoms of it, whatever. And then when you notice that pattern, that is the message. When you actually have a message, you actually have something to say, then the entire rest of the creative enterprise has a central sun to orbit around. I think the challenge that a lot of early creators have, there's always this question of like, but what do I say? Like, what am I actually gonna talk about? And I think if you look at the people who have done well, it's almost always people who actually have something to say.
That was lit, but we haven't got a lot of time in the vlog for like a long monologue, so we're gonna have to cut you off. I'll put the link to his Modern Wisdom episode in the bio, maybe. 50-50 chance.
I fucking sat here and did this with you, and you're not even going to link it. Thecompass.diy. Please sign up and give me your money.
Light,